Hello and welcome to my creative space. Welcome to another DIY video. In today's video, I am bringing more new Easter DIYs and I hope you love them. So let's jump right into the video. For this project, I will be using these items from Dollar Tree, the bunny wreath and some round sign, as well as some rope and some flowers. First thing I'm going to do is take the wreath, and if you've been with me for a while, you know I like taking this wreath apart and just using what I need, which is the shape of a bunny. We're gonna keep the outside ring, so I'm using some pliers to cut those rings out, and then you're left with these ones sticking, and all you have to do is just bend them and they come right off. Now the next step is to cut at the bottom of this wreath. You're gonna cut about 3 to 4 inches. I would suggest you cut it and then kind of see how it looks once you try to sit it on top of this wood round. Now I would suggest that when you go purchase this wreath, if you want to recreate this DIY, I suggest you try to find a wreath that the welding is at the bottom, because when you try to open this circle, if it's welded just like mine is, that is going to come right off, and I promise you it's a struggle. So try to find one that it's welded at the very bottom so you don't have to deal with that, and your ring is so secure. You will see later how crazy this looks, but I do go and fix it and it's great. It ends up looking amazing. One of my favorite projects. So what I do right now is I'm starting to glue the rope on the edge, I guess on one of the ends of this ring, and what I grab is some twine and kind of make it really tight in there. Glue your rope first and then tie it with twine, and I choose twine because it's the same color as the rope, so it's going to blend in. And then after that, add some hot glue and start wrapping. Now I did not add glue to the entire thing, but I did it like every 3 to 4 wraps and it stayed just fine. I will say that this rope will make it a little bit heavy, so keep that in mind. I would say if you don't mind this being skinny, then use some twine instead, because it will make your life easier once you go to glue it. But I like how thick this is and how beautiful it looks at the end, so that is just up to you, but it is definitely going to make a change if you make it a little bit less heavy when you go to glue it. Now I glue the rope on the ring first, and then I go at the end, tie it just how I did it at the beginning, and then I start with the ears. And on the ears, it was a little easier because I could glue the rope to the ring, to the rope on the ring. I hope that makes sense. So I didn't have to tie it or anything. It stayed just fine. It's still fine. And just pick your front and your back, so you glue everything to the back. And even if it looks like it has a little glue, you can even cover it later with some flowers, some greenery, and it will be just fine. It turns out beautiful. Again, I know I already said it, but I was really happy with this project. Then another thing I was gonna say, on the ring of this, my bunny head, I guess, it did give me some trouble. So what I had to do is add some of those same metal pieces that I removed. I glued them on there, and then I wrapped the twine just how we did at the beginning and made it really tight, and that kind of helped it stay. I didn't record it honestly because I was trying different things, and then that's the last thing I tried and it worked, and so I didn't record it, so I am so sorry. But yes, try to pick one that the welding is at the bottom so you don't have to struggle. See right there, that side was struggling so much and it made me so angry, but it ended up working out, and I'm so happy how this project turned out. We're gonna finish this off camera. And now the next step is to grab our round. I found this one recently at Dollar Tree, and I was so happy to find it because it was perfect for this project. This project, I got the inspo from Pinterest, and I was like, I can do this. And I did struggle, but I think it turns out so beautiful, and I'm so glad I did it. So here we are. I don't do nothing to the tray, to our tray, but you can paint it or add some wording on it. I decided to leave it as is. I think it looks gorgeous this way. And then here we go with the glue. I did use a lot of glue, so what I did is add glue to each end and then let it dry, and then we go in with a lot more glue, as you can see. And then it was still kind of wiggling, and I was trying to figure out what to do to make it stay because it was definitely not stable. So I decided to add these foam flowers from Dollar Tree, and at the end it ends up looking beautiful with these flowers on there. Then after that, I let it dry, and I want to add another flower to the top because we did glue things on it, so I want to cover that up. So I am using these foam flowers I've been using for my other projects, and you can find the links in my description box. They are from Amazon. And then I use some leftover greenery I had there that has those yellows, and I think it's perfect for this season. Spring and Easter are my favorite, and I have fun with these colors. And I know I'm not like very bold with my colors, but these pops up colors I love. Then all that's left is to glue it on to in between the little ears, and that completes this project. Well, actually, here I am trying to glue these popsicle sticks to help it stay, so I glue them to the back, and then once they're glued in there, I add more flowers to cover that up, and that completes this project. I absolutely love it. One of my favorites. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now let's take a look at the final and beautiful result. Creative Squad, thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to jump here and say hi. Also remind you that I am on TikTok and Instagram. Follow me there for extra content. Do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Leave me a comment down below. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. And I know we're here for DIY, so let's jump back into the video. For this project, I'm going to be using these pack of bunnies I picked up from Hobby Lobby. It says $1.99, but it was actually 40% off, so it was cheaper than Dollar Tree for sure. Then I'm also going to use a scrap of wood. I picked 6 different colors. I did mix a couple to make them a little bit lighter, but it's definitely up to you. First thing I'm going to do, obviously, is paint every single bunny each color, and we're going to give it 2 coats. Well, I guess 1 coat, 1 to the front, 1 to the back. We want to make sure everything's nice and neat. And after we do that, you know this, we're gonna help it dry a little bit faster with our heat gun because we are trying to move this project a little bit faster. This week is my daughter's birthday, and probably by the time you're watching this, I'm already going crazy trying to get this party going because it is this Saturday. So wish me luck if you're watching this video. And then I was trying to finish this project so I could get a video out because I want to stay consistent, and that was a goal. If you've been with me since the beginning of the year, you know that it was our goal to be consistent with the channel, and that's what we're doing right here. So here I am with the Hippie Crafter heat gun. If you are interested, check the link right down in my description box. It's a game changer. You can definitely also use a dryer. You don't have to buy this, but you know, this definitely expedites the process of drying to be able to finish the project. So we're gonna finish that off. Then what I'm gonna do is take some white chalk paint and our scrap of wood, and I'm going to give it another coat because this one was a little bit old, had been laying around. It's a little dirty, so we are going to repaint it and make it more pretty white. I give it 1 coat. Thank God for this paint because it's thick enough to where I only need 1 coat. This paint, I picked it up from Hobby Lobby, which, by the way, I forgot to share this on my Instagram, but I went the other day and they had a huge sale. Like throughout the store, you would find different sales on great products. The pink paint that I used in this project was $1.50, I think, and it usually is like 5 something, so it was a great deal. Definitely go check it out. They might still have some sales. Now what I'm doing is placing the bunnies where I need them to sit, and I'm going to be using this square beads I picked up from Dollar Tree, and those are going to help us glue the bunnies to the wooden piece, and it's going to help them stand My original idea was to spell Easter, but again, I ran out of time to do that. And so we're just gonna do the bunnies, but definitely feel free to make it into an actual sign. I really wanted this to say Easter, but here we are. I might add it later when I have more time, who knows, but I might come out with more projects anyway, so it'll be totally fine. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This was such an easy, fun, beautiful project. I love it as well, so let me know in the comments down below what you think. Now this is all for this project. Let's take a look at the end result. For this project, I'm going to be using these items from Dollar Tree, these adorable bunnies that are actually my favorite. I'm also going to use these signs that are new to my local Dollar Tree. Then I picked up this box. It was $2.99. It was 40% off actually, and it comes with all these Easter shapes. And I'm going to use some orange, white, and green paint. What I'm going to do first is take the carrots off of that Hobby Lobby package and the word Happy Easter. I'm gonna start painting, and I do have a helper for the bunny. She's helping me paint the bunny in the color white. Any information on paint, you can find it in my description box. I'm gonna use the Waverly orange paint. I don't remember the name, but again, it will be down below. I'm gonna give it one coat. These paints are really thick, so I don't need a lot. Then using these apple barrel green paint, I'm gonna paint the leaves on these carrots. It was a little bit too bright for me, but we're just gonna roll with it. And then once we have those down, we are going to use this Waverly paint, and we are going to paint the Happy Easter. I could not decide of the color, so we're gonna go with this one. And once everything is down, we are going to start gluing. We are going to start with the bunny. I'm going to glue it down. I'm going to try to glue it right in the middle. Once we have that down, we are going to start placing our carrots. I played with them to see exactly where I wanted them to sit. And then once I decided, we started hot gluing into place. Now, I am not happy about the green again. I think it's too bright, but I had already done it and I did not have any other green I wanted to use, so we're gonna go with it. Then I'm gonna glue the wording Happy Easter right in the middle. You could leave it like this, but I decided to add these pink chalk paint that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. They had a lot of sales. This one was originally $5.99, I believe, and I got it for like a couple of dollars, and I was really happy to find that good deal. So I decided to paint the ears on this bunny. Not really happy. I don't think they turned out really great, so I decided to add a bow. I just took this ribbon I had laying around and just cinched it in the middle, and we are going to glue it onto our bunny in between the ears. And that is all for this project. It was such an easy project to do. I think it turned out super cute. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now let's take a look at the end result. Creative Squad, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Also, leave me a comment down below letting me know which one was your favorite DIY or any suggestions on future videos. Also, if you're looking for more inspo, check out one of these suggestions. I hope you have an amazing day. Now I'll see you on my next DIY. Bye!